We have the privilege, the blessing of having one of our missionaries here with us today. If you don't know who she is, I'm going to introduce you in just a moment, but she comes to us from Nayarit, Mexico. I'm going to ask Debbie Mellberg to come forward. She's our missionary to Mexico. I think they like you.
Well, I kind of like them. Greetings from Tepic, Nayarit, Mexico. I've been here for a little less than a week, and I'll be here for the rest of the next week. Then I'm heading back. Just some crazy things that I had to deal with. It is such a blessing to be here with you. This is the year of anniversaries. I was mentioning to the Spanish group this morning, that in December, I will be celebrating my 50th year since we traveled south to learn Spanish. So that's a lot of years, and it shows us. There are a lot of other anniversaries, too. Next Sunday, we're celebrating our anniversary in the Tepic church, where many of you who went to Mexico were able to attend. The Huichol village of Zapote de Picachos, where we went, they celebrated their 20th year this year in that village church. There's anniversaries everywhere. But the main thing is, why are we there? We had a camp this year, our 12th Huichol camp, where we bring Huichol young people from all different villages throughout the mountains to have a camp. It's crazy. We had like 200 kids. 19 of those became new believers in that time. But the theme of the camp was no turning back. And I was telling the Spanish group this morning of a presentation that I just did, a series on the prophets. And the last prophet we talked about was Ezekiel. And he's talking about the rebuilding of the temple there in Babylonian exile. And he's talking about the rebuilding of the temple, but he's really talking about the temple in the millennium. Anyway, he says, there's a rule that when you walk in the temple, you come in the north gate or the north door and you walk into the presence of God. You'll never be the same. But you don't turn around and go out the same door you came in. You keep on going and you leave through the south door. And those of you who decide to come in the south door, the same thing. You come here in the presence of the holiest of all, God. Your life is never going to be the same again, and you don't go back out the same door. You keep right on going. No turning back. And that's what this whole life is about. That's what this life is about. Mm-hmm. And the things I don't want to forget to remind all of us now is that the reason that these things are possible in Mexico, of course, is the one who had the plan all along. But it's because of people like you who have been so willing to be in prayer, and financial support. We just built a whole Sunday school wing in the Tepic church. And I could spend hours telling you about millions of things that have happened. But in the process of that, we were all finished and we're decking them all out. We're ready to start our first days of each kid in each classroom. And on each of the walls in each of these classrooms is a whiteboard. In Mexico, if you can believe that, it's not a chalkboard, it's a whiteboard. It's fancy, it's cool, it came from Amazon. But your church put those on the walls. I mean, that's just a very minimal thing, maybe it seems like to you, but every single Sunday, something that your church tangibly provided is being used so these kids can learn to never turn back. Amen. Thank you so much for being with us for so long. Love you all to pieces.
It's been a few years since I was able to go down with a group of missionaries from our church. Some are here today. And what a blessing to just be around Debbie, her team, the children that she ministered to. I think you mentioned one of those is your pastor now. Children, they're elders, they're leading the church. What a success story of just hearts gathering together and combining to do something wonderful. So it's always good to be encouraged by knowing what God's doing out in the world, right?
Thank you for logging on to the Sunday service stream for New Life Community Church. We hope that you enjoyed the sermon and that it helped you understand the God we serve, how to interact lovingly with the people around you, and maybe gave you a better understanding of yourself. If you want to know more about New Life, visit newlifescottsdale.org. You will find more information about our church, activities, events, and past sermons. You can also donate to the Ministry of New Life by clicking on the upper right-hand corner donation button. Once again, we thank you for your support. Remember to click the like and subscribe button. May God bless you, your family, and your week.